Let me ask you a serious question. What if the way we were raised is not the best way to raise our children? What if shouting, beating, and fear were never meant to shape a child's future? What if the greatest need of a child is not punishment, but connection, guidance, and love? Around the world today, many people are discovering something powerful: children grow best when they are raised with understanding, patience, and care. But here is the truth. Many parents love their children deeply, yet they were never taught how to parent. So today on Hoperise Channel, we begin an important journey. A journey to change the way we care for children and build stronger families for the future. Welcome to Hoperise Channel, a place where we learn, grow, and discover better ways to care for children, strengthen families, and build a healthy society. Today we begin a very important conversation, changing the way we care for our children. For many years, people believed that parenting was simple. Some thought that providing food, clothes, and school was enough. Others believed that strict discipline and punishment were the best ways to raise responsible children. Some parents even believed that children should simply obey adults without asking questions. But today we are learning something important. Children need more than food. Children need more than rules. Children need more than school. Children need love, guidance, safety, understanding, and connection. And that is where the idea of positive parenting comes in. Positive parenting is not about being a perfect parent. It is not about allowing children to do whatever they want. Instead, positive parenting is about raising children with love, respect, guidance, and understanding so they grow into healthy, responsible, and confident adults. This approach is changing the way families, communities, and even governments think about caring for children. In this series, we will explore how parents, caregivers, teachers, and communities can support children in a healthy and positive way. But before we go into the practical lessons, we must first understand what positive parenting really means, why it is important, and why the world is now calling for a change in how we raise our children. Positive parenting is a way of raising children that focuses on love, respect, guidance, and healthy relationships between parents and children. It means helping children learn what is right and wrong without fear, humiliation, or harsh punishment. Positive parenting teaches parents to guide children with patience, understanding, and clear boundaries. It focuses on helping children develop confidence, self-control, respect for others, emotional strength, and responsibility. In positive parenting, the parent does not rule with fear. Instead, the parent becomes a guide, a teacher, and a safe place for the child. This does not mean that children are left without discipline. Discipline is still important. But discipline in positive parenting means teaching, correcting, and guiding, not hurting or shaming the child. For example, instead of shouting, the parent explains. Instead of hitting, the parent teaches consequences. Instead of humiliating the child, the parent helps the child understand the mistake and learn from it. Positive parenting recognizes that children are still learning about the world, and they need adults to guide them with patience. When children grow in a safe and loving environment, they learn to trust others, believe in themselves, and treat others with respect. Positive parenting therefore helps children grow not only physically, but also emotionally, socially, and mentally. Many people grow up parenting the same way they were raised. If a parent was raised with harsh punishment, they may believe harsh punishment is normal. If a parent grew up without emotional support, they may not know how to show emotional support to their children. This does not mean parents are bad. It simply means that many parents were never taught another way. Positive parenting helps parents learn better ways to raise children. Understanding positive parenting is important because children today face many challenges. They are growing up in a world with social media, peer pressure, violence, family stress, poverty, broken relationships, and emotional struggles. Children need guidance now more than ever. They need parents who listen to them. They need parents who understand their feelings. They need parents who can guide them without pushing them away. When parents learn positive parenting, they become stronger caregivers, and children become stronger individuals. Positive parenting also helps prevent many problems such as child abuse, neglect, violence in families, emotional trauma, and poor mental health. When parents understand their children better, they respond with patience instead of anger. And this creates healthier families and healthier communities. Parenting does not only affect one child or one family. Parenting affects the whole society. The way children are raised today shapes the kind of adults they will become tomorrow. A child who grows up in fear may become an adult who fears others or becomes aggressive. A child who grows up feeling unloved may struggle with relationships later in life. But a child who grows up feeling safe, respected, and guided grows into a person who can build healthy relationships and contribute positively to society. Positive parenting, therefore, has a powerful impact on the community. Children raised in positive homes are more likely to perform better in school, develop strong self-esteem, respect others, solve problems peacefully, build healthy relationships, and become responsible adults. They are less likely to engage in crime, drug abuse, violence, and risky behavior. In this way, positive parenting helps build a safer, more peaceful society. Think about it this way. Every doctor, teacher, leader, engineer, and worker in society was once a child. The way they were raised influenced who they became. So when families raise children with love and guidance, the entire society becomes stronger. Strong families build strong communities. Strong communities build a strong nation. In many parts of the world today, people are encouraging families to adopt positive parenting, because research and experience have shown that some traditional parenting practices may harm children instead of helping them. For example, harsh punishment such as severe beating, humiliation, or constant shouting may cause children to feel fear, anger, shame, and loneliness. Instead of learning discipline, children may learn fear and resentment. Some children who grow up with harsh punishment become rebellious. Others become withdrawn and afraid to express themselves. This is why many are now encouraging parenting approaches that focus on guidance rather than punishment. Children still need rules and boundaries, but they also need understanding and emotional support. Positive parenting does not remove discipline. Instead, it improves discipline by helping children understand their actions and learn responsibility. Many parents love their children deeply, but still struggle with parenting. This often happens because of certain gaps in knowledge, support, and experience. 1. One major gap is the lack of parenting education. Most people are never taught how to be parents. They learn many subjects in school, but they are not taught how children grow, how emotions work, or how to guide a child. So when people become parents, they rely on what they saw growing up. Sometimes that works well, but sometimes it repeats harmful patterns. Parenting education helps break these cycles. 2. Another gap is stress and economic pressure. Many families face challenges such as unemployment, low income, heavy workloads, and financial stress. When parents are overwhelmed, patience becomes difficult. Some may react with anger because they are already exhausted. Positive parenting also teaches parents how to manage stress and take care of themselves. 3. Another gap is changing family structures. In the past, extended families helped raise children. Today, many parents raise children alone without support. This makes parenting harder and can lead to frustration and isolation. 4. Another gap is misunderstanding child development. Children behave differently at different stages. A toddler cries because they cannot express themselves. A young child asks many questions because they are curious. A teenager seeks independence because they are growing. Without understanding this, parents may think the child is being disobedient instead of developing. 5. Another gap is cultural beliefs about discipline. Some believe harsh punishment is necessary, but we now understand that children learn better through guidance and explanation. 6. Another gap is lack of emotional connection. Some parents focus only on physical needs, forgetting that children also need emotional support, time, and attention. Positive parenting invites us to see children differently. Instead of seeing them as problems to control, we see them as young human beings who are learning and growing. Instead of using fear, we use guidance. Instead of reacting with anger, we respond with patience. This does not mean parenting becomes easy. There will always be challenges. Children will still make mistakes. Parents will still feel tired. But positive parenting helps families face these challenges with wisdom, patience, and love. When families learn these skills, children grow stronger. And when children grow stronger, the future of society becomes brighter. Changing the way we care for children is not just about new ideas. It is about creating a better future. When children grow up in loving and supportive homes, they develop confidence, kindness, and responsibility. They learn how to treat others well. They learn how to solve problems peacefully. They grow into adults who build strong families and strong communities. Positive parenting is therefore not only about raising children. It is about building a healthy society. In the coming sessions on Hoperise Channel, we will explore practical lessons that help parents and caregivers apply positive parenting in everyday life. We will learn how to strengthen relationships, understand children's needs, improve communication, guide discipline, ensure safety, and build strong emotional bonds. These lessons are not only for parents, but for anyone who cares about children. Because raising children well is everyone's responsibility. And when we learn better ways to care, we give every child something powerful. A chance to grow, to belong, and to thrive.